Hi guys, welcome back. Hopefully you all are doing well. So today we're going to be going through the individual zodiac signs. They are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You can also use them to cross-watch, so please use these however you see fit. We did just have the new moon in Taurus, so I think today I'm going to start with Earth signs. So without further ado, we're just going to jump right into this, and we're going to start with Virgo. So hello Virgos, hopefully you all are doing well. There's no rhyme or reason to these. There's really not a rhyme or reason. In fact, I don't think I'm going to use oracle cards today. I think I'm just going to pull tarot because I've been fiddling with different cards with different spreads. Okay, that one shot out in reverse. I'll take it in reverse. There's the Eight of Wands. I've been fiddling with the way I've been doing these, so you'll have to bear with me as I shuffle through them. But, you know, this will be quite interesting. I really enjoy the way that I've configured this spread, so we'll see what's going to come through. Virgos. Virgo. I feel as though you're waiting on a form of communication. It could have to do with another. Could have to do with another, with the Four of Wands here. That's kind of the finish line. At least I view it as the finish line. It's viewed as the finish line. But I feel as though there's been no communication, or at least no talking. No talking. And I feel as though I could be talking to a divine masculine, or I could be talking to a divine feminine with masculine energy. Take it for what it is. But I feel as though it does have to do with this Queen of Wands. I definitely feel as though it does have to do with that Queen of Wands. You guys are kind of my test dummies. So, oh, there it is. The Lovers. Didn't I tell you that you were waiting for somebody? I feel as though there have been no communication, whether it's been on your end or their end. There's been no talking. No talking. Thank you. The Knight of Pentacles. It came out in reverse. I'm going to take it in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles is messages about, material things, about the tangible, the physical. I definitely feel as though there's been no movement, and if there has been movement, it's been really, really, really slow. But I do feel like you've been in a waiting game, waiting for the other person to kind of come around and speak their truth, or it could be you not speaking your truth. And that's what's caused a stagnant energy. And then the final outcome card here is the Three of Cups. I also dropped one. And this bad boy is the King of Cups. So I'll take both of those. So, in the end, I feel as though that if one of you breaks the communication cycle of no talkie, devil energy underneath with the fear. That's what I feel like this is. I feel as though it's a fear. Maybe they've moved on. Two of Wands. Maybe you haven't healed. You're afraid of rejection. Whatever the holdup is, I feel as though it has caused an entire kink in the chain. There's a kink in the system here. Can you give me more on the Eight of Wands? Knight of Swords. Empress. The Four of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Yeah, I feel as though that both of you, at least one of you, no, because we've got Divine Feminine here, I do feel as though both of you know what this connection is, what this connection is capable of doing. But I feel as though there's no talkie. Something happened in the past that caused this to kind of fall out. And it's almost like both of you are trying to reach back to the other, but both of you are stubborn and are not doing that. Virgos, I mean, earth signs, I mean, you guys are kind of stubborn. I know. No, don't be in the comments. Don't be doing that. But I do know that Virgos are kind of rooted in their ways of thinking at times. And I can say that because I've got nothing but Virgo best friends. So they can be kind of rooted, and being an Aquarius, it's kind of a pain, but no, I understand. And the other person could very well be a Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Capricorn, or Pisces. With this Knight of Pentacles here, though, Virgo, I almost feel as though you don't deserve it, or you're not worth it. I don't feel as though that you don't think like the entire situation as a whole is not worth it. But there's something, I'm feeling something about I'm getting you know how in Sims, how their energy kind of drains? That's what I'm getting. And it almost feels as though, well, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. It takes two people to dance. It takes two people to tango. Both parties must be willing to dance with the other. And if the other person wants to dance with you, who are you to say otherwise? You may think something, yes. But if this person is actively wanting to dance with you, it's up here. And I feel as though that's where you need to start. Four of Swords. Healing. I definitely feel as though healing will get you guys exactly where you need to be. But Virgo, I definitely feel as though you got to have that clarity as to what you want this to look like. And you may already know what you want it to look like, but still. I feel as though there does need to be I'm hearing breaking of bread. Interesting. But that's what I have for you, Virgo. As of right now, there's no talking, no communication up until you start healing. So that's what I have for Virgos. We are now moving on to Taurus. Hello, Tauruses. Hopefully you all are doing well. We're doing individual zodiac signs today, and this deck is talking to me. So please bear with me as I shuffle these cards. I'm doing a different spread today. Not using oracle cards, just kind of pulling and seeing what wants to come through. What you got for Tauruses? Hello, Elizabeth. I'm not happy with you today. Please get down. Come on. Please get down. Thank you, dear. So, what's showing up right at the front? We got the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. We're actually going to do this today. Okay. Kind of like with Virgos, I feel as though that there's an aspect of love, an aspect of emotion. Let's just blanket statement here for a second. I feel like there's an aspect of emotion that needs your attention, that needs your work, your hands-on, undivided attention right now. Because I almost feel as though that you've got things coming in as well. You've got messages of love coming in, even offers of love coming in, but her back is to them. She doesn't see them. And I feel as though that's where the work comes in. It's almost like you've completely tuned them out. Maybe not intentionally, but I feel as though you have kind of tuned them out. Let's see what else. I'll take that. Thank you. All right. We have... Oh, the Death card came out first. I do apologize. We've got the Death card here. And, of course, death and rebirth is a wonderful thing in the world that we live in. When one cycle closes, another cycle opens. Woo! Hello! Okay. So I feel as though that it's not the fact that you've intentionally ignored them. I almost feel as though you've gotten too comfortable in this seat. That's what I feel like this is. I feel like you've gotten too comfortable being on your own. Let's put it like that. You've got too comfortable being on your own, and you're not letting other people present themselves to you because you're not willing to open that door. You're like, nah, I'm okay. Like, I got this by myself, and I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of sitting in this energy, too, of I'm okay. Like, I don't really need a relationship right now, but the universe has got other plans. The world. Like I said, as one cycle closes, another cycle begins, but I feel as though you have not closed out this cycle. You've got places to be. You've got places to be, people to see, people to meet. People to meet. Because this is the outcome. The Ace of Cups. And I know that it may be scary. It can be very scary when you've been on your own for quite some time, and then you start to kind of get yourself back out there, or for whatever reason, maybe relationships don't go so well for you, and you're like, nah, I'm okay. But love, I'm going to use this cliche, I can't believe I'm going to do this. Love is one of the greatest vibrations there is. It's the highest vibration there is. And the universe is trying to offer it to you, but you're like, nah, I'm okay. Exactly. The universe is trying to offer it to you. You're like, nah, I'm okay, because I feel as though you know it all. Ace of Swords. You've got more messages coming in of balance, of, what was that word that just flew through my brain? It wasn't cooperation. It was, co-conspire. No, that's not the word I want to use either. Essentially, it's a balance, give and take. And that give and take needs to come in. I'm going to turn that off. That give and take has got to come in, but that clarity has to strike first. You have to be able to release that mindset of, I know right. And I'm not saying that you don't know yourself. I'm just going to throw that out there. I'm not saying that you don't know yourself. But if you become too rigid in the world that you live in, the world is going to erode away at you. And it's going to make you more frustrated because people keep coming to you like, oh my God, I want to go out with you. Or, let's create something beautiful. Let's create something beautiful. And you're like, no. And then eventually it gets to the point where you're like, why won't people leave me alone? It's not the fact that people won't leave you alone. It's the fact that you're not opening up to people. The universe has got plans for you. But I feel as though you are refusing to see it. 7 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Tower. 6 of Pentacles. It could do with relationships from the past being unbalanced. It could do with, like I said, some circumstances that just kind of made you be by yourself. But those were past circumstances. Those circumstances do not belong in your world as of this point. Taurus, the zodiac signs that I see, we've got Sag, Aries, Pisces. Sag, Aries, Pisces. That's what I got. That's what I see. But much like Virgo, like I said, the earth signs are really rooted. The earth signs are really grounded. And sometimes it can take a lot to kind of cut down a tree like that. I am very popular this afternoon. I do apologize. But Taurus, this is what I have for you. I really, really hope this helped. I do apologize that I'm distracted. Perfect. So, Taurus, this is what I have for you. Thank you very much. And we're now going to be moving on to Capricorn. Hello, Capricorns. Hopefully you all are doing well. We're doing individual zodiac signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So please take what resonates, leave what does not. Cross-watching is, of course, welcome. Let's see where we're going. Let's see what wants to come through. I'm pulling these a little bit differently today, so you got to give me a few minutes just to pull the cards. What do you have for Capricorns? Three of Pentacles, Devil energy. Not sure I'm liking that. Okay. Capricorns. I feel as though that you are breaking away from tradition. The Hierophant. And the reason why I say this is because you got the Three of Pentacles and the Devil energy. So I feel as though that for a while you've done things in a traditional manner. Whether it be a job, whether it be romantic relations, it can swing either way. Take it for how it resonates. But I feel as though you have done tradition for far too long, and now you're breaking away from that. And I feel as though that's causing some fear. It almost makes me think of... Hello. It almost makes me think of... makes me think of Bridgerton. And for those of you who have not seen it, I will not give you any spoilers, but back in those times, the heads of households were required to have a specific level of stature, right? And you either married at the same level of stature or you married higher than that, especially for women. And I feel as though that you are one of those people that don't really care for the marriage game, don't really care for the courting, don't really care for the traditional way that we do things. And I feel as though that you are making your own path, making your own way. And that's what you need to be doing. That's what you need to be doing, is making your own way and not letting society dictate what it is that you do. Because we're all individuals for a reason. But I feel as though, yes, it may be scary in the beginning. And you may let... Some people might get frustrated with you. Let's start with the other people. Some people might get frustrated with you because you're not going along with what they want. Okay? It's your life. You're allowed to make choices based off your own happiness. And if you're in my comments right now telling me, no, I can't, I've got obligations, this, that, and the other, you're right. You do have obligations. You have an obligation to yourself to make yourself happy. Period. Period. No, don't type. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Capricorn. You are allowed to make your own choices. You are allowed to be your own adult. You're allowed to be your own person. Trying to live up to somebody else's standards, it's like... Yeah, I used the Bridgerton, or I guess another example would be, your father was the college football star and he wants you to follow in his footsteps, but you don't want to do that. He can't live vicariously through you. He's had his chance, he's had his time. You get to make your own way. If he's trying to live vicariously through you, that means a few things. That means he's not done living in the past, which is their problem. They are trying to turn you into somebody you're not, which is, once again, their problem. And eventually, it's going to make you unhappy. It's going to make you unhappy because it's not your dream. And one way or the other, this is going to come to a head. This is definitely going to come to a head. And I feel as though you should stop it now before it goes down that road. Stop it now before you go down that road. Stop it right now. I know people who have wasted months, years, most of their lives on dreams that do not belong to them. And that is no way to live your life. None. Don't let fear of what other people are going to say. And I understand some home lives may be difficult and maybe you are living at home. Maybe this is the universe's way of telling you, all right, it's time to light a fire under your ass and kind of get this in motion. You need to be your own person. And if that means leaving people, places, situations, jobs behind, wave and smile and tell them thank you for being a part of your journey, but now you've got places to be and shit to do. Capricorn, zodiac signs that I see, you show up here, which I'm not surprised. Capricorn, Taurus, Sag, and Gemini. You could be dealing with one of those signs. It could be your moon, rising, or Venus. But no, I feel as though that those expectations need to go away and you need to start living your own life. That's what this is. You definitely need to start living your own life. All right. Thank you very much, Earth signs. This was wonderful. Hopefully that helped you. We're now moving on to fire signs. So we're moving on now to Aries. Hello, Aries. Hopefully you all are doing well. Well, my birds are yelling today. They must not be happy. Let's see what's going on for you, Aries. These are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Crotch watching is welcome. Cross watching, not crotch watching. Wow. Cross watching. Oh my God. What is that? Midwives Tarot? I think that's Midwives Tarot. She calls it crotch watching, which I think is hysterical because we call them crotch goblins. So anyway, but that's besides the point. Aries, hopefully you all are doing well. We're going to see what wants to come through. I'm not pulling oracle cards. I'm just pulling tarot. So we'll see what wants to come through. You don't want to be used. You want to be used. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to give these one good shuffle and then we'll proceed on. Let's see where we're going. Let's see what wants to come through for you. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. And then I'll take that. So this is going to be a common theme for today, isn't it? Okay. Give me one more. Thank you very much. So we seem to be revolving around relationships and aspects of home life for this round of zodiacs, which is perfectly fine. I'm not worried about it. Aries, I feel as though that you do kind of have the end game in sight, in your mind, with the Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. I feel as though that right now you have the perfect happily ever after in your brain. You feel it. It's almost tangible even. Yeah, it's almost tangible. It's almost like I can reach out and take it. Not that I'm going to take it from you, but we also have the star here, which is wish fulfillment. That's beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. With the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, I almost feel as though you've been gung-ho. Get out of my way, get out of my way, get out of my way. I got shit to do, I got projects to finish. And of course with Aries, I'm not surprised. Be careful though. Like, this is beautiful energy. I completely see it. Like, from start to finish, the outcome is the Four of Wands. Beautiful energy. Mwah! Chef's kiss. But I want to throw caution at you. Like, I'm getting this feeling of I'm working hard, but I don't want you to work too hard where you're going to burn yourself out. Yeah. Yeah. Please, please, please. Yeah. The High Priestess, the Ace of Wands, which is also Strength, the Tower, the Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. But this Three of Swords doesn't have a heart through it. It's understanding one's feelings. But as a whole, collectively here, what I see with this is you need to understand yourself. Like, it is completely okay to be go, 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 go. But at the same time, you really got to have that balance to you. You do. You have to have that balance. You have to have the good, the bad, the go-go, and the staying still energy. And right now I feel as though it's almost like full steam ahead. And you're just going and going and going and going. Eventually that train's going to run out of fuel if you don't stop. And that's what I feel like this is. I'm not saying that you're inevitably going to burn out. I'm just throwing caution at you. Being like, yo, you're doing great. You're doing a lot of great work. But don't overdo it. Okay? Okay. Because I don't need y'all burning out. Burning out is not what y'all need. Because I know this is the end result. The 3 of Wands. Like, you're trying to get there. And I get it. I totally get it. But don't overwork yourself. Ollie says so. Ollie says so. The zodiac signs that show up. We've got Aquarius, Aries, Leo, and Sag. Aquarius, Aries. Yep, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. I almost had a brain fart there. But you guys keep doing what you're doing. Keep trucking. Just be mindful. Just be mindful of that little voice in your brain that says, yo, we gotta take a break. Take a break. Because if you don't take a break, your body will choose a day where it takes a break for you. So just be aware of that, okay? Okay. All right, Aries, thank you very much. We are now moving on to Leo. Hello, Leos. Hopefully you all are doing well. We're taking a look at individual zodiac signs today, so take what resonates, leave what does not. This one's talking to me. Oh, but hopefully you lions are doing well. Hopefully you lions are doing well. I'm going to give these one more good shuffle. I'm not pulling oracle cards today. Not at all. So, we're just pulling tarot. I almost feel like Leo's, like I stepped into your energy and it was like somebody pulled the brake. We'll see what wants to come through with this energy. What you got for Leo? I'll take you. I'll take you. I'll take you. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, of course. I'll take that. I'll take that. All right. Give me just one more second here. But right now, Leos, what I see is a choice. A choice in front of you that is going to overall affect your growth. It's going to affect how you progress forward. It's also going to affect how you see the world around you. I do feel as though, common theme here, we're talking about relationships. Apparently, we might put that in the title, relationships for the zodiacs, because that just seems to be what we're doing today. But I do feel like this does have to do with the divine feminine, and whether or not to continue waiting for this individual, or whether you are going to move on. That's what I feel like the choice is. I feel as though the choice right now is this worth it? And the only person who can answer that question, I cannot answer that question for you, but the only person who can answer that question is you. By seeing things from the different perspective, from seeing things as a bigger picture, as the Aquarians like to do. We don't like focusing, well, I mean, yes, we do focus on the small, minute details, but we also like to pull back and see the bigger picture. And I feel as though that's what you need to be asking yourself. In 5, 10, 15, 20 years even, is this going to be the person I want by my side? Is this going to be my divine counterpart that I choose? Because if the answer is yes, then you've got to way forward. If the answer is no, you've got to way forward. If you say, well, Ollie, I got to think about it, well, that's what you need to be doing. You need to be thinking about this choice and how it's going to be impacting you. We got the 3 of Cups here, so I do see one way or the other. It is going to contribute to your growth, and it is going to have somewhat of a happiness tied to it. I don't feel as though it's a happily ever after. I'm just going to throw that out there. I don't feel as though it's a happily ever after. It almost feels like, yes, I figured out what it is that I want from me. That way I know what I want from another person. That's what I feel like this is. That's what I feel like this energy, and that's why I said it's going to contribute to your growth. But the only person who can contribute that is you. You have to answer these questions for yourself. So, Virgo, wow. Yeah, we do have Earth here. Virgo, Gemini, Sag, Libra, Taurus is what I see for you, Leo. I feel as though that could very well be the other person. Interesting. But this is what I have for you, Leos. So thank you very much for joining me. I'm so sorry that I cannot be of more help, but like I said, it's not my decision to make. It is yours to make. So I wish you the best of luck, and if you ever need any more guidance, please feel free to reach out. So thank you, Leo. We're now moving on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, hopefully you guys are doing well also. We're pulling tarot today. Individual zodiac signs that are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, so please feel free to jump around. Cross-watching is also welcome. Using a different spread today. I'm not pulling oracle cards. That did not want to go together the way I wanted it to. That's okay. Going to give them one more wonderful shuffle. All right. Let's see where we're going. Let's see what wants to come through for you, Sagittarius. You got the Eight of Wands. You got messages coming in. Communication coming in. I'm so sorry that I had something in your way, Oron. Communication coming in. About what? I should have known. Knight of Cups. Love. Emotion. An ending and a new beginning. Interesting. I feel like there's more to this death energy than what I'm tapping into. I feel like it definitely goes a lot deeper than that. It's almost like you might end up leaving a bunch of things behind. Seven of Cups, Sun, King of Pentacles, Lovers. Okay. I almost feel as though it's you stepping into a completely different world. With the Seven of Cups, the Sun, that's essentially happy days. Anything that you could potentially want, it's there for you. But it's almost like you're not used to getting that type of energy. Let's put it there, because that's what I'm getting. I almost feel as though it's almost overwhelming. It's almost like either a person or a message came in and it completely flipped your world up on its head. Interesting. What else you got for my wonderful, wonderful Sagittariuses? We have the Aquarius energy of the star. That's wish fulfillment. That's beautiful. Are you finally getting what it is that you've been asking for? Hermit. I feel as though it's lighting up the darkness. It's almost like you didn't think that this was possible. It's almost like you almost didn't believe that this would ever happen. That this could ever work. Starting to lose tarot cards. Give me the final card for me, please. Page of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Somebody is bringing things to you. Page of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, you're coming in from the cold. It almost looks like she's on crutches. Right there, it almost looks like she's on crutches. I feel like somebody is helping you come in from the cold. Ooh. Ooh. It's almost like you felt you were damaged goods. Nobody's going to want me. I'm damaged goods. There's something wrong with me. The right person is going to love you regardless. The right person is going to love you regardless of all of your flaws, of all of your insecurities. They won't see it that way. They just won't. I mean, it's kind of like this, my amethyst crystal. Some of them are growing in different directions. Some of them refract differently. But as a whole, it's beautiful. Flaws and all. And that's what somebody is going to look at you and say. It's beautiful. Flaws and all. And it's going to completely flip your world around. Wow. Zodiac signs that I see, Sagittarius, before I let you go, we've got Virgo, Leo, Gemini, Sag, and Aquarius. Those are what I see. They could be your moon, rising, Venus, or the other person. I almost feel as though it's the other person. I almost feel like the other person could be a Virgo, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. I feel like that Sag energy, the Sag Scorpio energy with the Death card here, I almost feel as though that's just a transformation energy. I don't feel as though that would be the person. I mean, it could be. Take it for what it resonates, but interesting. All right. Thank you very much, Sagittarius, for joining me today. All right, that concludes the fire signs. We are now moving on to water signs. So, Cancer. Hello, Cancers. Hopefully you all are doing well. We are doing individual zodiac signs today. I'm not pulling oracle cards. I'm just pulling tarot cards. Sure, we'll use these. Why not? So please take what resonates, leave what does not. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching is also welcome. Let's see what wants to come through for you for this week. Let's see where we're going. Let's see what wants to come through. I'm sensing a theme here. We've got Sagittarius here, or the High Priestess here. Woo. English is hard. What are you? Two of Wands. Ten of Swords. This is also a wake-up call, an announcement. I feel as though, with this particular type of energy, yeah, absolutely. I feel as though that this is you. This is you kind of sitting in your energy. It almost reminds me of the Taurus energy. The Taurus energy of, I'm kind of rocking it by myself. I'm doing things on my own. I'm in my power. But at the same time, I feel as though that there will be... there's two people talking over a campfire. You gotta love the campfire stories. But it also makes me think of late at night, when people have those real serious, in-depth conversations. That's what I'm getting from this Two of Wands. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like that deep, in-depth conversation comes with somebody announcing something. Perfect. Hanged Man and the Moon. This is also the Two of Swords and the Moon. With this, I almost feel as though that this announcement gives you a different perspective. And it's not the different perspective that you think. I almost feel as though that you've been kind of logical. You've been using your brain up until this point. And I feel as though that this announcement almost kind of cracks that heart chakra open. Because that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like right in here. It's almost like it like cracked. And then it's starting to just kind of pour out of me. Interesting. We have the Fool underneath. Hello. Fool underneath. Ace of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. I'm also going to take the 9 of Swords. Because I feel as though there is some worry. And you know, that worry could be about funds, physical things. It could also be about not feeling good enough. I'm not saying that this person made you feel that way, and it could very well be a possibility. But I almost feel as though that you and another person have a serious conversation about the things and how you feel and why you are the way that you are. And I feel as though, who was I just talking to? Sagittarius. Almost like with Sag, this person looks at you and is like, I don't see them as flaws. I see them as beautiful, perfect things. Sorry, I wanted to clarify the 6 of Swords for you because that's what came out. The 6 of Swords is that movement card. In this particular deck, she's by herself. But it's still movement nonetheless. So you may not be gung-ho to jump right on board with this, but I definitely feel as though it does make you feel something. It does make you feel something, and I almost feel as though it cuts through this King of Swords energy. This using your brain because it's a fish out of water. It looks like that cup has exploded. Let me see if I can get this closer to you. It looks like that cup has exploded. It looks like that fish is jumping out of a fountain. And that's what I feel like happened. And you see what's at the end. But it makes you think even more. With that Page of Wands there, it's like, how can I get from here to there? What will inspire me to get from here to there? Will this inspire me to get from here to there? But I do inevitably feel as though that right now in the current energy, it's not about where you're going. It's about right now and feeling what needs to be felt. That's what this is currently. It's not about where you're going. It's not about where you've been. It's about this conversation and about where it's going to take you. So take that for what it is, Cancer. We've got Sag, Gemini, Aquarius. Sag, Gemini, and Aquarius. That's what I see. So this message could be coming from one of them. Could also be part of your other moon placements, your moon rising or Venus. But that's what I have for you, Cancers. Like I said, don't focus on where it's going to take you. Focus on being present in the moment. Okay? Okay. All right. Moving on now to Pisces. Hello, Pisces. Hopefully you all are doing well. We're pulling individual zodiacs today. Not using oracle cards. We're just pulling tarot and seeing what wants to come through. So take what resonates, leave what does not. These are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and crotch watching. I did it again. Cross watching is welcome. Now I know why she calls it crotch watching. The Midwife's Tarot, love her, love what she does. She always keeps things real. She calls it crotch watching. Now I know why, because saying cross watching for some reason is very difficult in the English language. Alright, Pisces, let's see where we're going. Let's see what wants to come through. Give me just a second to pull these cards. First, second, third, 4th, 5th, 6th. Whoa. Alright, Pisces. I feel as though that you're dealing with a situation from the past that did not end so well. I feel as though even to this day it's caused some friction. I almost feel as though somebody rejected you. You may have been together at one point in time, but I feel as though somebody rejected you. They're like, no, I've had enough. It could be a relationship where you've gone back and forth with. But it's almost like you opened your heart to this person and they completely shut it down. Completely shut it down. And with that 6 of Pentacles here, yeah, that's about balance. I mean, yeah, when somebody shuts you down, you kind of shrug it off. I mean, okay, how do I want to put this? Heartbreak sucks. Okay, let me just throw that out there. Heartbreak sucks. And I've actually been in this situation where you've told somebody, okay, yeah, I like you, like, this is how I feel, and they're like, I really, really don't feel the same way. I don't know what's going on with this today, but there it is. They're like, I don't feel the same way. Which is okay. Everyone's allowed to feel what they feel. But I almost feel as though it has taken you a hot minute to get back in to this balanced energy. Now, with this balanced energy, I also want to take a quick peek at that. Eight of Cups, 4 of Wands, the World, the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. You and this other person were supposed to walk your separate ways. We got the 8 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, the World, and the 3 of Pentacles. So the universe brought you together for a reason. The universe also separated you for a reason. And you may have been wanting to reach out to this person, but I don't feel like it's worked. Either they have not responded, they've blocked you, they just don't want to talk to you. And I feel as though it's caused quite a bit of issue in your current energy. Because you're letting somebody else control the dynamic. Somebody else, just because they don't want to talk to you doesn't, I mean, yes, it sucks, but is it really the end of the world? And I know, stay out of my comments, Pisces, stay out of my comments. I know, right now it does feel like the end of the world. And this is not a marriage that went on for so long and then you guys broke up. This is not like that. I feel as though it's almost like I'm getting teenage energy. I feel as though you guys were young, dumb, and stupid. That's what I feel like this is. I feel as though you were young, dumb, and stupid, and the universe brought you together for you guys to learn lessons, and it separated you guys. And I feel as though you've been trying to kind of mend that energy, to no avail. And it's kind of caused a funk in you. Because they are not responding how you want them to. But that's control. You can't control other people. I know. We can try until we're blue in the face. In fact, I've actually tried till I was blue in the face. But if people don't want to hear you, they're not going to hear you. I'm not saying that one day they may not come around and be like, okay, I probably should listen at this point. But if they don't want to listen, you can't make them. You can't make them. And it's like the phrase, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You can't make it drink. Yeah, you can drown it, but that probably won't help you. So, for right now, it feels as though the best thing for you to do is to sit in your own energy. And have courage. Have courage and be kind. Cinderella, 2015. Have courage and be kind. Because it's got power. A lot more power than what people realize. But right now, you have to have the courage that things are going to work out exactly the way they're supposed to be. You have to have faith in yourself and with the universe. Pisces. I see Leo. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. I'll take that with the world, but the main zodiac that I see here is, in fact, Leo. So you could be dealing with a Leo. Could be dealing with another fire sign. But this is what I have for you, Pisces. Thank you very much for joining me. Like I said, you need to have courage. Be kind with yourself. And have faith that everything is going to work out exactly the way it's supposed to. Okay? Okay. All right. Moving on now to Scorpio. Hi, Scorpios. Hopefully you all are doing well. Hopefully I get this timestamp right. If not, and I'm off by a few seconds, so sorry. But we are pulling individual zodiac signs today. There are no oracle cards. I'm just pulling tarot. So please take what resonates, leave what does not. They are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So please feel free to jump around and cross-watching is definitely encouraged. Gives you an idea of what's going on with somebody else outside of your own personal viewpoints and worlds. Let's see where we're going, Scorpio. Let's see where we're going. Give me just a second to pull these and we'll talk our way through them. Ten of Wands, Seven of Wands, hey, hey. Knight of Pentacles. I'm dropping cards. Four of Cups. Oh, I dropped two. What you got? The Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. In fact, I'm actually going to put that there. And then give me one more for the outcome, please. Thank you. Woo! Scorpio, are you breaking the theme here today? The theme is relationships. I mean, it wasn't really intended to be that way, but it'll be what it is. But your guys' energy is like fed up, done, I've put boundaries down. You're no longer settling for less. That's what this is. You're no longer settling for less than you deserve. And that's interesting. That's very interesting how it pops up in different corners. Like the Ten of Wands, Seven of Wands. You're like, I'm done. I'm moving on. I'm putting down my boundaries. This is where my boundaries are. And if you can't accept that, bye. Get out. Go away. I don't care what it is that you've got to offer. I know what I offer. I know what I bring to the table. And right now, you're looking at the Three Cups in front of you, but he's holding up four fingers. He's like, shouldn't there be four? There is four. It's in the moon or the eclipse sun. There is four. But you know that there is supposed to be one more, and you don't have it. And so it's like you, again, know what you do and don't deserve, and you're like, I deserve another cup. And off you go to get it. I ain't stopping you. Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. No. It's kind of like the Aries energy. Gung-ho, okay. The outcome here is a Six of Swords. You are on your way. Why do I have that going through my brain? I'm on my way from misery to happiness to be. It's from Shrek. Oh, God. But I feel as though you were Shrek in this instance. I mean, before he met Fiona. Like, he knew where his boundaries were. He knew where the property line was. He knew what he was capable of doing. Right? I feel like that's this energy, but it feels though it's almost kind of like it's reversed. It's almost like you walked away from a situation. What is this Ten of Wands? I had a cat hair on my nose. Sorry. Ten of Wands for me, please. The World, the Five of Pentacles, the Tower, and the King of Swords. Yep. Yep, you're done with letting people gaslight you and blindside you. You're in your power. I don't have any other way to explain this to you other than you're in your power. And I don't even see a caution, a red flag, a warning sign, kind of like the Aries. The Aries, it kind of was like, ease up, like you can't burn yourself out. But with this, I feel as though that this is exactly what you needed. The World, the Five of Pentacles, the Tower, and the King of Swords coming in from the cold, and that clarity came in fast. It came in really, really fast. Zodiac signs that I see, Scorpio, because I've nothing more for you other than keep doing what you're doing, keep putting your boundaries, keep understanding you, your self-worth, keep doing what you're doing. Just keep doing what you're doing. Pisces, Taurus, Aries, Aquarius. Pisces, Taurus, Aries, Aquarius. Those are what I see. So you could be walking away from one of those signs. It could be your moon, rising, or Venus. In fact, it could also be where you're headed, because the Six of Swords has got two people in it. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. But Scorpio, this is what I have. I have no inner voice, no fuzzy feelings saying, okay, they need more, because that's not what this is. But I'm here to tell you to just keep doing what you're doing. It's working. Okay? Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Scorpio, for joining me. That was it of the water signs. And now, last but not least, we're moving on to air signs. Hello, air signs. We're moving on to you. It is now your turn. So we're going to start with Gemini. Hi, Gemini. How are you? Hopefully you all are doing well. We're pulling individual zodiac signs today, so please take what resonates, leave what does not. They are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross-watching is welcome. I said crotch-watching earlier. That's from Midwife's Tarot. That's my bad. I've been watching her too much. But cross-watching is, of course, encouraged and welcome. It kind of gives you an idea of what's going on in somebody else's life. Let's see where we're going. Let's see what wants to come through. I'm not pulling oracle cards. I'm just pulling tarot. So we'll see where this takes us. I don't like that. That's for sure, Pisces. Gemini. Whew. Pisces was like 2 zodiacs ago. Oh, okay. Yep, I'll be taking that. Thank you. All right. So, Gemini, do me a favor, and whatever is causing you to have friction in your life, whatever is causing you to feel stuck, I need you to take a break. I need you to take a breather. The High Priestess, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Woof. Like, I feel as though you're in your power, but other people are kind of beating it out of you. And that's causing you to be stuck. It's causing you to be stuck. This could be work-related. This could be romantic. I don't really see a swing to one way or the other, at least for not right now. But I feel as though you're stuck. And air signs generally don't like being stuck. I know I don't like being stuck, but I'm an Aquarius. That's kind of different. With the Hanged Man showing up here, this is your energy, Gemini. I almost feel as though that's what's required of you to become unstuck. And to see this other individual for who they really are. I almost feel like this King of Wands, this fire sign, is the one causing you grief. Is the one causing some issues. I mean, because they've got their stick. They're probably using it to beat you with it too. I'm almost getting like a workplace feeling. How the big bosses are just kind of dumping on you. I mean, this could have to do with relationships, but I'm really feeling like it is a work-related thing. You're going to break the tradition, really? 10 zodiacs in? That's fine. But it almost feels like the top dog is just kind of pouring on you. It's just kind of dropping it all on you. And I feel as though that it's caused some issues. It's caused some problems. Uh-huh. 9 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So I almost feel as though with this energy, you are trying to get on top of it. Let's put it like this. You are trying to get on top of it. You're like, it's just a job. It's okay. But there comes a certain point where, and I don't like throwing this word around because as soon as you do, people start to kind of panic. But there's only so much you can do in a hostile work environment. And a hostile work environment can mean a few different things. Most people think hostile, they think violent. It can also be demeaning. It can also be a crappy boss who does not take care of their employees. How you are spoken to. Being spoken to is one of the big things that causes a hostile work environment. Because you can say something just the right way at the wrong time in the wrong way, and there it is. Now somebody's yelling, and now people are yelling, and boom, now you have a hostile work environment. Like, there are many different ways to get there, and I feel as though that right now, if it continues, I feel as though that's where it's going to get. It's going to get to a hostile environment. It's going to be a negative environment for you. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the Emperor. You need to... This is going to sound cliche, and I hate the fact that it does. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's kind of what this is. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, Emperor. You need to put yourself back in your energy. And yeah, I'm swallowing right now. It makes me nervous. I'm getting like a tight feeling right here. It makes me nervous. It probably makes you nervous to stand up for yourself, especially if it's to your boss. Especially if it's to your boss. But if they're already treating you so poorly, what's the worst that can happen? You get fired? File for unemployment. Yeah, I know. It's kind of the cop way out. Yes, it is. But you cannot continue to stay in this energy. And I feel as though you can't stay in this energy. At the end of the day, you need to connect with your emotions and figure out what is the best course of action for you. That is what you need to be doing. If you don't want to go and speak with your boss about, this can't continue because my supervisor is doing this, or go to your boss's boss because your boss is the issue, but it can't continue like this. And you see that. You see that. Mostly you see that. But the rest of that is for you to figure out on your own. So... this is what I have for you, Gemini. Gemini, what I see is Sag and Pisces. And Gemini. Sag, Pisces, Gemini, and Aries. Sag, Pisces, Gemini, Aries. You could be dealing with one of those signs. It could fall into some of your other placements. Take it for what it resonates. Whew! Gemini. Let's not do that again, okay? No, it's not fun. Oh, some of these messages are not supposed to be fun. They're supposed to be what you're supposed to hear right this moment for this week. So, thank you very much for joining me. We are now going to be moving on to Libra. Hello, Libras. Hopefully you all are doing well. This is going to be for you. These are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, so take what resonates, leave what does not. Cross-watching is always welcome. It's always welcome. I want you to know what's going on in somebody else's life because that gives you more knowledge onto how to help them, guide them, be there for them. Just got the Ace of Swords. Glad that resonated for somebody. All right. Let's see where we're going. Let's see what wants to come through. These do not want to shuffle, which is interesting. All right, Libra. Let's see where we're going. Let's see what wants to come through for you. Like I said, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm not using oracle cards today. I'm only pulling tarot. That came out like that. I'm sorry. That one there. Two more, please. Two more, please. And then we'll talk with our lovely little Libras. That Temperance energy has been really loud today. All right. Libras. Now that we've moved into the Taurus new moon, we've got endings and new beginnings happening left and right. We do. We've got endings and new beginnings happening left and right. Most of them involve relationships. With this, it could involve a relationship. It could also involve a third party. We'll see what wants to come through. But right now, I feel as though you're at an end of something. And I feel as though you're to the point where you're ready to walk away if you haven't already. You're ready to walk away. It's not what you wanted. It's not what you thought it was going to be. I normally never see the Five of Swords like this, but he's also stealing those swords behind the people's backs. And with the Two of Wands following it, I almost feel as though that either somebody wasn't really honest with you or you weren't honest with them. Another kind of going behind the scenes, trying to figure out what it is that you weren't honest with them about. That's why they're being sneaky. And I almost feel as though that you know this. Whether it's you being sneaky or them being sneaky, I almost feel as though you know that they kind of know that an ending is here. And an ending is happening. And you've got your own boundaries you got to put down. Seven of Wands. You're like, thought this was for me. I don't think this is for me. I'm getting this feeling of things are happening behind your back, or you're doing things behind somebody else's back, and that's not right. That's not right in both contexts. It's not right. And so instead of prolonging this, the Ten of Swords, I feel as though it's done. And now you're moving forward, Two of Wands, while placing your boundaries, Seven of Wands. And I feel as though that once you get beyond that, you're going to feel a lot better. 1 foot on land, 1 foot in the sea. 1 foot grounded, 1 foot in your emotions. Feel as though it's going to make you feel a lot better when you get to it. When it happens. 4 of Pentacles, with this being in the bottom. This is what's grounding you. This is where you are currently. And I feel as though that it's stagnant right now. It's stagnant. You're not moving. I almost feel as though you tried to salvage it as much as possible, but now there's nothing more for you to salvage. Yep. Nothing more for you to salvage. The only major arcana card here is Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with the Sag. It could be your Moon, Rising, or Venus. Clarify this Five of Swords for me, please, before I let these wonderful people go. Moon, Nine of Wands, Eight of Wands, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords. What is this? What is this? Come here. The World. Yeah. It's got to come from you. Huh. Justice underneath. It's got to come from you. It's got to come from your emotional side. It can't come from up here. It's got to come from here, because I feel like doing it from up here is what got you into this mess to begin with. You've got healing and clarity coming through on the other side of this. But right now, I feel as though that you don't see it because, again, you've tried to salvage it up until this point, and now you're like, I don't know what to do. When sometimes the best thing for you to do is to walk away. Just to put it down and to walk away. And after that comes in, things will start to move forward. After you put it down, after you walk away, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, the World, after that clarity comes in, it puts you in motion. It does. It puts you in motion. Again, when you decide to take the next steps forward. Until then, you're going to be stuck right where you are. So, we got Pisces showing up now here too, which is my sun in a progressed chart. So, it'll be what it is. But we've got Sag and Pisces here. So, this is what I have for you, Libra. I really hope this helped. I know that it doesn't really give you the answer to your current solution. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. Because at the end of the day, you get to make these calls. You are in charge. It's you. So, Libra, I really hope that gave you some sort of inclination, some sort of nod to your emotional side. Okay? Okay. Thank you very much. We are now moving on to Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. Hopefully you all are doing well. You are last but not least. We're pulling individual zodiac signs today, so take what resonates, leave what does not. These are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So please feel free to hop around. And cross-watching is, of course, always recommended, because you never know what's going on in somebody else's life, and the more you know, the more you can help them. So let's see where we're going. Let's see what wants to come through. You know what? These ones are talking to me. Why not? These ones are talking to me. The other ones were kind of whispering, which is very interesting. But let's see where we're going for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watching. Been watching too much Midwife's Tarot. I started saying crotch watch, which is not what that is. But let's see where we're going. Let's see what wants to come through for Aquarius. I'm going to pull these and then we'll talk our way through them. What you got for Aquarius? First, second, third, fourth. Queen of Cups. Three of Cups. The Devil in reverse, the Tower, the Four of Pentacles. What kind of energy is that, Aquarius? Okay. So starting with the basics on the main level. We'll start there. With the Devil energy, the Tower, and the Four of Pentacles, the Devil's in reverse. When I see the Devil in reverse, I don't view it as fear, I view it as arrogance. And I'm not saying that you're being arrogant, but I do know that sometimes the Aquariuses, myself included, get kind of stuck in a way that is kind of like arrogance. I'm not going to lie to you. It's kind of like arrogance. when Aquariuses see the bigger picture, okay, when Aquariuses see the bigger picture, some of the other signs think of us as a know-it-all. Kind of, sort of. I shouldn't say the other signs. Some people look at us and think of us as a know-it-all, think of us as, oh, you don't really see it as for the full picture, you're only seeing it for what it is that you want to see, which I understand. But I almost feel as though this is for the Aquariuses. I've got something in my eye. This is for the Aquariuses who are being that way. And it may not be intentional. Hear me out. It may not be intentional. But I do feel as though that there is a my way or the highway energy with this. And I definitely feel as though you're unyielding. Four of Pentacles. My way or the highway. My way or the highway. My way or the highway. That's it's just like boom, boom, boom. And that's what I almost feel here. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. You've offered somebody a cup down here, but when someone tries to offer you a cup, you're like, nah, no. My way. We're doing this my way. It's not how this works. Especially with the universe. The universe, you have to give a little to get a little. You have to. And if you don't, the universe likes to blow things up. Which it looks like it's going to with the Tower. If you continue on this road, Aquarius, is like I said, this is for the lower vibrational ones. Or the ones who are like, my way or the highway. Like, whoa. I feel as though that if you don't come down a peg, come off that pedestal of yours, the universe is going to do it for you. The universe is going to do it for you. I feel as though bringing love into the situation is going to help you. Queen of Cups. Bring love into the situation. And I feel as though it's going to make everything a little bit more better, if not a lot more better. Three of Cups is the outcome. Celebration. Friends. But I don't feel as though being on your high horse, especially during Taurus new moon season, I don't think it's going to help you. I don't think it's going to help you. It's okay to be set in our ways on some things. It is. It is definitely okay to be set in our ways in some things. But as people, as humans, as energies and entities on this planet, we are here to learn, we are here to evolve. I can't believe I'm telling another Aquarius this, but it might be your Aquarius moon, rising, or Venus. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. Because a real Aquarius would do. No, please don't do that. It's okay to be set in some things, but other things we do have to grow and evolve and change. We have to be watered, we have to get sunlight, we have to have all of these different circumstances and situations that help us evolve into that beautiful flower or bush or tree or whatever it is that you yourself are turning into. You need these experiences, and if you become unyielding with them, the universe will make sure that it takes you down a peg, or 2, or 10, depending on how much it needs to get you out of this Four of Pentacles energy. Zodiac signs that I see for the Aquariuses are Aries and Capricorn. Aries or Capricorn. Could be your moon, rising, Venus. I will also take the nodes. The node that you're supposed... Is that North Node? I think it's North Node. I need to brush up on my astrology, especially in that aspect. But my Aries is actually in my North Node. So it's interesting that this shows up. But, whew, Aquarius, this is what I have for you. I know that some of the Aquariuses that were triggered by this, they'll be back. It's okay. It'll be fine. They generally come back after they're like, he was probably right. I should probably go back and watch that. But it's okay. But if you did make it to the end of this video, thank you very much for joining me, especially the stubborn Aquarius. I'm kidding. Don't come after me in the comments. But this is what I have for you guys. I really, really hope this helped. Like I said, these are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please feel free to jump around, send this to people. If you are still here at the very end, thank you for joining me. Please leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you all again later. Bye, guys.